Yeah, you you never learn if you never listen. Right? That's the way that it works. Um, and the first rule of listening is to listen to yourself. Yeah, listen to yourself. And I wrote about this last week in one of my business articles, where I get you. Everybody needs to listen to themselves. Listen to what they are saying. Can you? The question to ask people is, can you hear yourself? Can you hear what you are saying? Not just are you, not just not just the words, but the meaning behind everything. Can you hear yourself? You know, what would you think if you were listening to yourself? How would that feel? And when I was, how old? I don't know. When I was 18, I think I was about 18, 19 maybe. I got a job. In fact, it happened. I was looking for a job, and it happened that I got two jobs at the same time on the same day. And like one job was from, I think, like 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and the other job was from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And so I couldn't do both jobs. And I had to find a solution to this problem. So I went to one of my friends and I said, I have these two jobs and I have this problem, yeah, that I have these 2 hours that I can't be in two places at one time. So can you help me with this? Maybe you can do the first 2 hours of the second job, yeah, and I will give you half the money, right? So I will do the first job, and then you do the first part of the second job, and I do the second part, and you get half the money. He said, yeah, sure. So to make a long story very, very short, when I arrived at the second job, he said to me, yeah?
Yeah.
I said, what? He said, this is my job now. I spoke to the boss, and he knows that I'm here to do this job. It's my job now. I said, but we agreed. We arranged it. You know, we arranged that you would come and do the first part, and I would do the second part, and we split the money 50-50. He said, no, the job is mine, and the money is mine. Get out. So great, right? You try to help people. In English we say you give somebody an inch. You give them an inch, and they take a mile. You give them a little bit, and they take a lot. You offer them one piece of the cake, and they take the whole cake. Yeah, and so that was a big. I remember it very clearly even today. I remember the conversations. I remember exactly where I was, where and when. I remember exactly how everything happened, and I was shocked, but it was a lesson. It was okay. I didn't blame him. I blamed myself for thinking that I understood everything and thinking that I was in control. I learned very quickly I am not in control. I am in control only of what I do. That's all I can control. I have no control except through manipulation, and I don't want to be involved in manipulation. I don't like that very much, and so I can only control what I do. I can't control what other people do, and you have to put that information into the equation of how everything will be. How everything will be, and realize that if you ask 10 people to do something, maybe 2 of them will do it and 8 of them will not do it. It's just the way that life is. If you give people money to do a job, maybe they will do the job, maybe they will not do the job. There's no guarantee. It's difficult. Every now and then you meet someone who is gold, right? They're gold. They do exactly what they say they are going to do. But these people are, they are gold because gold is not everywhere, and it's very difficult to find. So, and here's the next thing that you know. This will not be the last time that this happens. Right?
I know. I know.
People are people. Habits are habits. As the stupid song says, life is life. Na 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 na. It's just the way that things are. But in many ways, your husband is right. You have to give people the chance. You have to give people the opportunity. What they do with it, that's their choice, right? But you have to give people the opportunity.
Yeah.
You have to give people freedom. If you don't give people freedom, there's nothing. There's nothing for anybody if you don't give people the opportunity for freedom. So it's it's interesting. People learn the hard way. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, right? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. If someone gives you a job, respect the person who gave you the work. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Right? You have to respect people who give you opportunities. So, stealing from your employer.
Yeah.
Oh, that is such a bad road, right? That is such a bad road, because your future benefit from this is zero. The future benefit is zero. You steal 50 euros, 100 euros today, but what about the 100, 200, 300, 500 euros you make over the next 5 or 10 years when you do the little jobs for these people? Some people can't see tomorrow. They don't know they're born. They can't see tomorrow. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Why? Your world is very interesting at the moment.